It's your boy Nguyen in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode where, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been a part of this channel, you know what we come up with every single day. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. And if you seek daily FIFA content, be a part of my second channel, Indian Gunner 2.0. Search for it on the link of which is already in the description. Follow us on Instagram because we come live frequently on Instagram and we do watch-alongs of the Champions League, important and superb contests as well. Of course, the Europa League as well. So stay tuned for that and you guys will definitely love it. But first, let us just hand you over with some really good transfer news. What are we going to talk tonight? Odson Edward, Eduardo Camavinga, lots of advices for Arteta by Pollins. Darren Fletcher has opened up about the first goal that Arsenal scored. Everything will be discussed. Martin Keown has actually put up a plea for Mikel Arteta to actually listen to what he's actually saying. You guys will love it, definitely, if you're an Arsenal fan. So let's just jump into the first thing that we have here is about Martinelli, who spoke about Alex Lacazette. He says, Lacazette is so good as a player. He's a top player, but as a person, he's a top person as well. I am so happy to have him in our squad. Well, that's what the youngsters should say about the seniors. But talking about another youngster, it looks like, according to Sam J. Dean of Telefootball or Telegraph.co.uk, they report that Arsenal are competing with Leicester City and a handful of Europe's biggest clubs in the race for Celtic striker Odson Edward. Leicester remain the favourites, but Arsenal have not given up hope of persuading the 23-year-old to move to the Emirates. Now, here's the reality. The Celtic boss John Kennedy has opened up about Odson Edward, and this definitely has to be that you guys should listen to. He says, I absolutely love Odson in terms of what he gives to the team. The only thing he has lacked in the last period is that clinical edge. He needs to add that clinical edge. You see Benzema and Lewandowski, all the top guys, they're ruthless. So this is what he wants Odson Edward to actually do to take his game to the next level, and probably he would become the next Lewandowski, 11 goals or Benzema. And I hardly disagree with what John Kennedy has to offer here. But here's it. The Beautiful Game podcast has opened up about, they've actually discussed about the important points. You can actually check out their YouTube channel. But here's the thing that they've discussed about is Balogun set to sign a new deal. There were interest from multiple clubs. Arsenal's forward line and also staying was the preferred choice because there was strong interest from AC Milan. Gazidis was a big fan, and also Sven Mislintat at Stuttgart. But Balogun loves Arsenal, always wanted to stay but wanted assurances over the playing time. Arteta was crucial in getting the deal done. And also, there is genuine interest from West Ham in Eddie Nketiah in the January window, probably because he scored the winner against them this season in the second fixture that we actually came up against in this season. So moving on, so Martin Keown has opened up about Gabriel Martinelli. He says, it almost feels like I've been signing a petition to get him into the first team. He's a great talent. Now he's in the team. I think he vindicates that selection, and I don't think you can take him out now. Well, it's up to Arteta. I don't want him out of the playing 11 anymore, ever. Make that left wing his own, man. Just make it. Just let it happen. Let it rip. That's what I would want Martinelli to do. But let's see how things will turn out. We don't know how things will move on from here. But talking about Granit Xhaka, Mikel Arteta says he had a specific role and he had the right qualities to develop that role. I think he did really good. It's a joy to work with him because you ask him to play as a centre forward and his first reaction is, yeah, I can do it and I will do my best. Granit is unbelievable. So Granit Xhaka shared this image on his Instagram with the caption, 50 Premier League goals for Alex Lacazette. Congratulations, my bro. Looking forward to the next 50. Unreal. And this is the beauty of Granit Xhaka. You have him in the team and he loves it. And you could see the image as well. That was something beautiful. Top class. So also let's talk about some other things as well. Two of the Arsenal youngsters were rooting for Arsenal to actually win yesterday, and one of them was Joel Lopez. He put this on his Instagram stories. He was watching the Sheffield versus Arsenal game from the stands at Bramall Lane because he was actually named, and presumably as a 19th man in the Arsenal squad. So Joel Lopez loved what he saw. Also, there was somebody else But Darren Fletcher, the BT Sport commentator on Lacazette's goal, said, "It's the kind of goal that would make Arsene Wenger raise a glass on a Sunday evening if he's seen it, because it's straight from the Wenger textbook." It was. But Miguel Aziz, ladies and gentlemen, on his Instagram story shared this, suggesting that he could be in the Arsenal Premier League squad for the first time against Sheffield United, which he was, wasn't he? So says Fabregas has opened up about Arsene Wenger to GFFN. He says, "Arsene Wenger always said to me, it's not a question of age. If you're good at 16, you will play, and if you, at 32 you're not good, you will not play. But if at 37 you're good, you will play. At the end of the day, football is decided on the pitch." Beautiful quote, isn't it? Moving on, so Arsenal board have been reminded of the manager that they should have appointed, if not Mikel Arteta. Former Tottenham Hotspur striker Darren Bent has revealed that he felt Arsenal should have turned to Carlo Ancelotti after sacking Unai Emery in November 2019. Now, he says, when Arsenal were looking for a manager, there was two people up for grabs, Arteta and Ancelotti. I thought Ancelotti should have been the one to go to Arsenal and Arteta to go to Everton. He says the early signs were really good in terms of look how quickly he picked up a trophy. Yes, this season has been really inconsistent, but I don't want Arsenal to turn into a club where they keep sacking managers. At some stage, you've got to give someone a little bit of time. The FA Cup papers over a lot of cracks, and if Arsenal go out of Europa League and finish 10th or 11th, I think he could be out of a job. I would like to see him stay and turn it around, because I'm not big on sacking managers. Arsenal are not Chelsea. Chelsea have been very successful doing it that way, but I don't think that will work for Arsenal. 100% agree. 100% agree. Moving on, so Eduardo Camavinga, if you know who he is, he has been linked with the move to Arsenal, but teenage midfield sensation is set to reject the latest contract offer from his club Rennes, and this could see the young star available for transfer as soon as this summer. Camavinga's current deal expires in 2022, and according to Athletic, the midfielder does not intend to sign an extension with the French outfit. If Rennes want to avoid letting their star leave on a free transfer in 2022, they could look to cash in this summer with a number of Europe's biggest club keen on the 18-year-old. Arsenal have been previously linked with him, but a lot of bigger clubs also have linked with him. Eagle-eyed observers, however, noticed a framed poster on the wall behind the TV and were convinced that the picture was a homage to Arsenal. Well, everyone is eagle-eyed these days. But moving on, so Konstantinos Mavropanos admits that his future with Arsenal is up in the air. Well, it is. He says that it is very good. That loan option was really awesome for him. He has just made 8 appearances for Arsenal, but let's see how things will turn out to be, because Mavropanos, speaking to Bale, Mavropanos said that he was not sure whether he will return to North London for next season. He says, "I can't say that at the moment whether I will return. Things can change quickly in football. I still have 2 months here in Stuttgart and would like to end the season with the team as high up as possible. The door at VFB is open for me. That's very good. But I can only really think about the future once we have talks for the new season." Now, currently they are sitting 9th in Germany's top flight and lost 3-2 to Borussia Dortmund in a pulsating contest at the weekend. Let me know in the comments, do you guys want Konstantinos Mavropanos? Do you want Konstantinos Mavropanos at Arsenal back again and getting some good amount of game time? Would you? Let's see. So, Pollins claims that Mikel Arteta needs to replace 3 or 4 Arsenal players. Yes, he just said that. So he has urged Mikel Arteta to shake up Arsenal's squad and says that Gunners' boss needs to replace at least 3 or 4 players. Now, speaking again after Arsenal's routine win at Sheffield, he says, "I still think defensively they are poor. If you look at the defense, apart from Kieran Tierney, I'm looking to change 3 or 4 of them. No disrespect to Holding or Chambers or Luiz. If you want to go forward, you see where they are on the table. This team should be competing for Champions League places. So there's 5 or 4 new players they need to bring in to that team." Arteta praised this team's performance. He said that it was ideal preparation for the Slavia Prague game. He says, "I'm really happy with the team, the way we played. We scored really some nice goals and controlled the game we wanted. We played at high level. From the start, I felt the boys were at it. We were efficient. This is ideal preparation for Thursday. It has been a long run without a clean sheet." And by the way, Arsenal have broken that clean sheet record, that unwanted record that they had for a very long time. So Pollins believes that we have to make 3 or 4 signings to even think of competing for Europe's top contest. Let's see. I 100% agree with him, but is that going to be the talk of the town in this summer transfer window? Only time will tell. So with this, we end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Follow me on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen, the link of which is in the description box. Cheers.